Hi, second graders. Mr. Askelson here. It is Tuesday, April 28th, 2020. Today's lesson, lesson 7, is make line plots. This is a new lesson. Do the guided practice, numbers 1 and 2 on page 568 of your math packet. Tell a family member your answer to the talk math question. So far in this chapter, we have been looking at tally charts, and we've been looking at data and giving surveys, and we've been showing that data in things like pictographs, where the picture stands for the data collected. We've used bar graphs. A bar graph uses bars to show a picture of the data collected. Today we're going to use something called a line plot. And a line plot can do kind of the same thing as the other two can. It can show data. And it says a line plot shows data on a number line with an X to show how many times the number comes up. For example, let's just say if we were going to ask the question, what's your favorite number? And we were to survey some people about that question, and we put their answers into a line plot. You can see I asked them, is number 1 your favorite number? Is number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9. These are the numbers I want the people to pick from. And when I asked them that question, 0 people said 1 was their favorite number. 3 people said 2 is their favorite number. 1 person said 3 is their favorite number. 0 people said 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 people said that 5 is their favorite number. 1 person said 6 is their favorite number. 2 people said 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 people said they liked 8 as their favorite number. And 0 or no people liked 9. So you can see, you can put the same information from like a bar graph or a pictograph, but you're just showing it on a number line, and each vote or each time that number came up, you would put an X above it to show more or less. So here are some other line plots that we can just look at. Line plots usually have a title. They usually have labels. The number of sides would be counting up the number of times that number occurs. This is about number of candy bars. This is about fish caught from a pond. You can see pond 1, pond 2, and you can easily tell which pond the most fish were caught out of. Real easy to see, just as it is number of candy bars eaten. You can see that. Here's one, number of cars sold, maybe from a car lot, and they would keep track of their inventory based on the numbers of cars sold. And you can see what are their best days for selling cars. It looks like Wednesday and Friday and Saturday are the best days to sell a car. What's probably the worst day? Maybe Thursday. And so if they were going to have people available to sell cars at their car dealership, they would want to make sure that they have a few more people, maybe on Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays and Saturdays especially. Here's one on family size, number of children in the family. And you can see kind of the average, the number of children that families have is around 3 children. Got the most votes, so it has the most, in this case, dots rather than X's. Here's one on sports. You can see real easy. What's your favorite sport? Well, we've got baseball, basketball, soccer, football, and hockey. Which one out of the people that were surveyed do they like the best? Basketball. Second was soccer, and then baseball and football and hockey was the least favorite. So using these line plots, you can read data very easily, and you can tell which one's the most, which one's the least, which ones have none. So your activity for today is doing the guided practice. And it just says a line plot is a way to organize data. Line plots are used to see how often a certain number occurs in data. So down below, it says Mr. Sun's students marked their ages on a tally chart. They made a line plot using the data. So here's your tally chart. Take this information and put it into the line plot with X's above how many votes these ages got. On the tally chart on this one, it's pets. Here's the tally chart. move this data over onto the number line. Tally marks count for number of pets that people have. Down below, how many sisters might someone have? Take this information off the tally chart, put it over on to the line plot. Now, down below, the talk math. How are line plots similar to tally charts? So what does this do that's similar to this? What does this do that's similar to that? So how are line plots similar to tally charts? So here's your guided practice for today. Use some of the information I showed you up here to maybe help construct a line plot. And it's on page 568 of your math packet. Hope these things help. Have a great day, second grade.